Hello everyone, this is Asian Polyglot. Today we are going to talk about a lesson idea that you can use for your students. As you can see, it's the Paper City lesson that I showed in one of my previous videos. I did this lesson with a group of elementary school students at a Korean hagwon when they were having an English camp. And so, it's a good practical way for them to learn English. Like let them and have them make something. This activity can be fun, and so on. So you may use this lesson in your future plans. So anyway, the lesson is the paper city. So what you will need is a sheet of paper with pictures of buildings on them, and a blank sheet of paper. I mean, you can recycle an old piece of paper if you want. Just make sure one side is blank, and a pair of scissors, and maybe some markers or crayons. So anyway, but first of all, the sheet of paper with the pictures of the buildings on them. You can, I mean, in my case, I just grab these pictures from Google searches. So all you gotta do is just search random buildings on Google. But I will give you this advice: look for pictures that look more cartoonish instead of real life pictures, because I'll tell you why. Because sometimes when you want to print these worksheets out, color ink is not always available. Sometimes you only have black and white ink, and what I noticed is that when you use black and white ink, the more cartoony pictures, they come out looking okay. Whereas if you try to print out a real life picture with black and white ink, the picture that becomes blurred, like it's hard to see it. It's like not clear. So with that said, aim for the more cartoony looking pictures like these. So anyway, the first step of this lesson would be to take your blank sheet of paper and to just fold it in half like this. Pretty straightforward. They call this the hamburger fold, I think. And so then you just take your scissors, cut out some rectangles. But just make sure the rectangles, they're not like these. Make sure the rectangles are not too close to each other. You need some space in the middle. So anyway, after you cut your rectangles, you open your paper up again like this, and then this part, the part that's cut, you just push up on it. And when you push up, the rectangle becomes like this, as you can see. And so you kind of create like a 3D effect for the buildings that you're gonna place. And so after this, you just cut out the buildings from the worksheet, and then just stick them onto the side of the popped up rectangle like this. Pretty straightforward. And then if you run out of space and you got extra buildings, you can just stick them on this side, like what I did here with the firehouse or fire station and the post office. And then after that, you can just draw pictures, whatever. Like I drew a road between these two sets of buildings. I mean, you can, like, if you want, you can draw a sky, whatever. Draw an airplane flying through, some birds. You can draw some people on the streets if you want. So yeah, as you can see, it's a pretty straightforward lesson. But do remember, this is an English lesson, so you want to cover the expressions and vocabulary too. So since this is like a city lesson, the theme is pretty obvious. Just city, like teach the students buildings and like asking for directions and whatnot and those types of things. And you can adjust the difficulty based on their level. Like I guess for the little kids, just go with buildings that have short names like house, store, airport, and then if the students have more experience, have a dialogue where they talk about directions, like oh, where's the airport located? oh, go down this way, turn right. You know, go to the bus stop, wait for the bus. You know what I'm talking about, so on. So it's a very flexible lesson, but of course, I think this only works with elementary school kids. I don't think middle school or high school students will be interested in this. So anyway, have fun, enjoy your lessons, have a good time with your teaching career, wherever it may be, and I'll see you next time. And so, bye bye.